Good morning. Today we're here at Target. We're going to go in and check out some of the prices, some of the things you guys have asked about, and check the shelves. Let's get to it. As soon as we walk into Target here, up front they have a big display of goldfish. We've got a lot of comments on these. They've been pretty hard to get in. Hasn't been too big of an issue for us. They do have the 6.6 ounce bags for $1.89. They have the big huge boxes, 30 ounces for $7.99, and you can get the special Baby Yoda edition. As soon as we come back to the Target produce, it does look like the 3-pound navel oranges are the same price as they were before, $5.59 for a 3-pound bag. Obviously that's a little expensive. Most of us probably don't come to Target to do grocery shopping. However, it is another option in times where we're having a lot of food shortages and major price increases. We have to find what deals we can. Cuties here, $4.49 for a 3-pound bag. We've seen these as high as $5.99. We have been seeing Gala apples and Red Delicious apples kind of skyrocket in prices lately. This is pretty much the normal price. We have seen 3-pound bags for $3.99 at some places, but even those have been going up. Some of the crazy prices here: Honeycrisp apples for a 3-pound bag, $7.19. Fuji apples, $4.79. And here's $1.89 for one apple. Honeycrisp. That is nuts. Some of the prices are a little better. You know, we've got the raspberries here for $3.39. We've seen the 6-ounce things of raspberries go to like $3.59, which is just ridiculous. $2.49 for the 6-ounce. Blackberries is actually a pretty decent deal. We've been seeing those for $2.99. So there are some reasons to maybe shop at Target. You know, this thing of blueberries, this is 1 pint. So 1 pint, $3.39. We've seen these as high as $3.99. Now, one thing I will say about Target is they've been struggling to change a lot of the prices. It's been a few weeks since we've been here, so I wanted to come and see if they've changed anything. 1.5 pounds of the red seedless grapes, $3.99. We have seen cheaper deals on these. So we've gotten some comments that yogurt has kind of been going out the door for a lot of people again. I gotta say, Target's here is a lot lower than it normally is. You know, some of these prices, $4.39 is actually not too bad on Chobani now, because we've seen it go up as high as $4.99. $4.99 in some places. I believe it's still $3.99 at Walmart, but we haven't been there in a while, so it may have gone up. They do have the Oikos for $3.79. These were 2 different types that people were talking about, so I wanted to point these out. Also, if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. We do videos like this every day, comparing prices, checking out the deals in stores to make sure we can save you a little bit of money, maybe a little bit of gas. Glad to see they're finally filling up this cabinet with stuff here. These have been empty for a long time. Looks like they're finally getting some stuff in here. This honey chipotle salmon, this looks pretty good here. 10.5 ounces. Let's see if don't see a price. I see Lean Cuisine, which is right here, $2.29 for a thing of Lean Cuisine. We've seen these for $3.39 at Meijer and Kroger, so a little cheaper here on those. We'll check those out here in a couple minutes. Once we get down that aisle, I do not see the price for this salmon at all. Let me know down in the comments if you've tried this salmon before and if it's any good. Good to see that Target has their biscuits back in from Pillsbury. We've seen these are going for $2.59 at Kroger. I believe Meijer was $2.99, and the prices just keep going up on these. Again, you know, they may not have changed some of the prices here at Target. We noticed a couple weeks ago a lot of the prices were wrong. Make sure you take a picture of these. If there's anything in question, take a picture. They have to give it to you for the price that's on here, especially since there's no expiration date. Even though they are low on a lot of milk here, this is good to see because they didn't have any milk the last time we were here. One of the big reasons why we were shopping at Target for groceries a few months ago, as a lot of stores were pretty much wiped out on a lot of different things like sour cream and all this stuff. Target still had it. So I always like to come to Target to point out that it is another option. If we can't find things in the stores, we know that a lot of places across the country are having major food shortages. So I'm trying to point out some different options that you may be able to take part in. Sour cream was one of them that we got in the comments. Does look like Target has plenty. Now again, in every video I try to say that we are close to a lot of dairy farmers with a lot of competition, which is why we're able to get eggs a lot cheaper than a lot of other places across the country. 99 cents for a carton of eggs here. Really, that's the best deal that we've seen. They've been going up everywhere. We saw it went up from Aldi. Aldi was 95 cents. Now they're $1.99. Walmart was 95 cents, but I heard that they were going up. So we'll have to check that out next time we go to Walmart. And they do have the 18 count eggs for $1.39, so that's better than Kroger. I don't know how Kroger is on it now, but we have gotten a couple comments about hummus and some of the Sabra products here. The reason why I believe they're low is because we have found next to none at Kroger, and a lot of people like this stuff. So just want to point that out real quick. And we do notice here that the Oscar Mayer bacon has gone down pretty much across the board. This right here was $9.49 not that long ago for 1 pound of Oscar Mayer. Oscar Mayer, was getting ridiculous in prices. In some places, it still is. But we have been seeing a lot of places go down in price lately. Kroger's does have it on sale this week for $5.99 a pound. But again, I say always take a picture of things in question. That seems awful cheap compared to what it's been over the last couple months. So I would take a picture of that to make sure that I get it for the right price. Now, as far as meat goes, it's pretty much hit or miss all around Target here. I will say we've gotten hamburger from here. It's been really good. The Good and Gather, it did go up. This was $5.99. Now it's $6.99 for the 85-15. For the 4 patties, it's 1 pound. So each one of these is a quarter pound patties there. So that did go up. They also have the ground pork here, $2.99 a pound. Actually, that's pretty cheap because we've seen at Kroger's has been anywhere from $4.99 to even $5.99 a pound. It's been crazy lately. The Johnsonville brats are about the same price. They're $5.99 at Kroger, 40-cent savings here. They do have some of the Genio ground turkey breasts, which we get a lot of comments on. They have in the tube there too for a little cheaper for a pound, $3.29. And they have some chicken breast, not much. With the chicken thing going on, it's been really hard for places to get in chicken, especially Tyson. This is Purdue though, good chicken. Doesn't have a price. $4.99 a pound. That's pretty expensive. $8.63 for 2 chicken breasts there. Yeah, that's a little pricey. One thing I did want to point out, which I point out sometimes when we come to Target here, is a lot of people have had trouble finding mason jars, particularly the Ball brand. I will say these are some of the best prices. We've gotten a lot of good comments on the prices here of the Ball mason jars and the fact that they actually have them in. And they have a lot of the stuff that's hard to get too, like the actual vacuum sealer bags. They sell some of the Food Saver vacuum machines here. Some pretty good ones too. I think we can find better prices on these on the actual Food Saver sealing machine. But as far as the mason jars go, these seem to be the best prices that I've seen. Well, I'm glad to see that cheese is still the same price here. We got a lot of good comments on the Good and Gather cheese. It is only $2.19. They do have a sale on their 8-ounce packs of sliced cheese at Kroger this week. 3 for $6, bringing it down to $2 a pack. But we got a lot of good comments on this. $3.29 for the Sargento. I know we got a lot of Sargento fans. And a lot of these things have been missing in a lot of places. We've been hearing at Walmart, they've been really struggling to get in cheese. We saw a couple months ago at our Walmart where it was completely wiped out of cheese. They weren't getting any in. So we will have to go back to Walmart to check to make sure their prices are staying the same and that they're getting it in. This is something I haven't seen at our particular Target here, but these Good and Gather frozen vegetables, 79 cents. 79 cents for some lima beans. And what's funny about this, we're always hearing in the comments that people can't find lima beans. So this is another option here. They got the carrots, 79 cents. Corn, gold and white corn blend for 79 cents. It's pretty awesome. They got some bigger bags down here. A big bag of mixed vegetables. Let's see, 20 ounces. Wow, for $1.79. Yeah, that's not a bad deal. They have some organic options here. I gotta say, Target's looking pretty good. I was a little worried when I came in here. I thought it was gonna look pretty bad. And, they are missing stuff. They do have holes, but that's every store we go to. And of course, this is Tyson chicken, so it's going to be missing a lot here. We have gotten some comments on the Applegate Naturals. It's expensive. It's pricey, but people say this stuff is really good. It is gluten-free, which I know a lot of people are, people that have to have gluten-free stuff. That's good, but yeah, it's always a little more expensive. We do have some Tyson products here. $7.29 for the chicken breast strips. We've seen that a little cheaper. I believe it was $6.42 at Walmart. Walmart had that thing where everything that was $5.99 pretty much went up to $6.42. A really weird number, but yeah, for the most part, it's good to see they have a lot more of this stuff in. It was pretty wiped out the last time we were here. Another interesting thing they have here, they got some frozen potato products, their hash browns, potato puffs, whatever you want to call them. Got the fried hash brown, the shredded hash browns here, $2.69 a bag. Compared to like Walmart and Kroger, it's a little more. Meijer, we saw these for $1.99 a bag, $1.79 a bag for the hash browns though. And they do have some of the Ore-Ida brands. $3.79 though. I mean, that's a little pricey. Honestly, I would go with these. We've had the fries before, and those ain't too bad. Well, they did manage to raise the prices on the bagels. The bagels, one time we came here, they were $3.49. We saw they went down to $3.18. I know that's true because I bought one for $3.18. They're back up to $3.69. If you guys remember my video at Kroger the other day, I showed that butternut bread has gone up to $2.69 a loaf. And people are asking, it is the same size, 20 ounces. There has been butternut places that sell butternut where it's been 16 ounces, more like some of your dollar stores and value stores and stuff like that. But you'll notice when you buy them from there, it'll be a lot cheaper, but it'll be 16 ounces, not 20. $2.19 is a pretty good deal, but again, I would take a picture of that because that seems awful cheap. And by seeing this right here, we can tell that they haven't changed all the prices. This rings up $3.79, still showing up as $3.19, so I don't know. Take a picture of that and you'll get it for that deal. Surprised they haven't changed that. It's been like 2 months. Oh well, whatever. It's good to see they've got ketchup in. Heinz has kind of been another issue. We saw where Heinz was very low at Kroger the other day. It is $2.79 for the 38 ounce of Heinz ketchup, which is a pretty good deal. We've been seeing it over $3. Kroger's regular price on that same size bottle is $3.79, so $1 cheaper there. They do have some pasta, but we did go over a couple weeks ago. They have condensed this immensely. I mean, they brought this down into just this section right here because they haven't been getting any in, and you want to make it look nice. I understand that. They do have some spaghetti, but they are selling it. They're selling it pretty quickly. 95 cents for a pound of the Good and Gather, which we've gotten a lot of good comments on. They've got the fettuccine. Some people have been asking about fettuccine. I don't know. We always seem to have it, but what we have, you may not. So they have Barilla. We do see that went up to $1.99. Now it's $1.79 at Kroger. So Barilla's pretty much gone up everywhere. But this was, I believe it was $1.79 also. Yeah, it's $2 a pound for spaghetti. It's pretty expensive. But we do have, I'll tell you what, Target has gotten a lot of stuff back in. This is really good to see. $1.69 for a thing of ragu seems about regular. We've seen it for $1.59. I believe it was $1.59 at Walmart. They got the Prego, which is only $1.99. We've seen this as high as $2.59 a jar now, so that's pretty cheap. Again, take a picture because we won't know until we get up to the registers and see that it's rung up wrong. But yeah, getting a lot of different sauces in. We've had comments on Bertolli sauces, the Alfredo. They have this in $4.29. Though sounds a little much, but that might be a more expensive. The D'Italia, they do have like some of the regular $2.29. That ain't too bad. Do have your regular Campbell's soups for $1.25, $1.29 a can, as we've seen pretty much all the ones at Kroger are $1.89 a can. They do vary here at Target though. Some of the more like Heart Healthy and stuff like that are going to cost you $1.79 a can. And they have some of the 4-packs here where you can save a little bit, making these $1.25 a can. Obviously, it's not mix and match, or it's either tomato soup or chicken noodle, but you can save a little bit there. Some of the broths that they have here, I'll tell you. Okay, well, Swanson here, $2.69 at Kroger, and actually no, it went up to $2.99. $2.99 at Kroger now, so $1.99. They never did fix the Progresso here. This should be $1.89 a can. I know it still says $1.49. They've never changed the price. And we know this because we took them up to the scanner a couple weeks ago just to check a bunch of them. I'm not going to do that today because I want to cover a lot of the stuff that they're actually getting in. $1.99 for the Campbell's Chunky. It's funny. These were $1.98, so I do believe they changed these stickers. It's only gone up a penny. But a penny's a penny. And we do notice the Knorr pasta sides have gone up here. They're up to about, they've actually beat out Meijer here. Meijer's was $1.35 a pack. Yeah, now this one's the most expensive, $1.39. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth that now. I mean, I'm sure people will still buy them, but I don't know. Wait till there's a sale and then buy up a bunch of them. They do have Hamburger Helper, which we've gotten some comments on. $1.59 a box. We've gotten a lot of comments lately that Hamburger Helper doesn't taste anything like it used to, so keep that in mind. One good deal we haven't seen in a while, they have the Idahoan potatoes here for 99 cents. We've seen these as high as $1.29 a bag now. So most places seem to be around $1.25. Sometimes we'll find sales at Kroger like 5 for $5 or something, but that's far and few between. Good to know you can come to Target and get them for 99 cents. We are still getting a lot of comments on Ben's Original Ready Rice. Now, part of the reason why I believe they are very low here, they carry a lot more than we see at a lot of other stores. But people are coming to shop here because of this. We're finding these at Kroger for $2.49 a piece. We saw them, I believe it was Meijer, for $2.39 a piece. So $2.19 is, a lot cheaper. If you're going to buy 5 or 6 of them, you'll save a bunch. So Target doesn't carry a ton of spices, but I will say I'm surprised to even see this much. We call it the spice war around here because spices are just really hard to come in. Does look like Target's got a pretty good amount here. Got a couple things I wanted to go over. Okay, so we've been getting some comments that a lot of sugar and flour have been low or missing in a lot of stores. So this is another option. They don't carry as much as like Kroger or Walmart, but it is another option. They do have their Good and Gather sugar, 4 pounds for $1.89. I do not see any Domino anywhere. I don't know if they just got rid of it altogether. We've been seeing Domino less and less in stores. I don't know what's going on there, but they do have the King Arthur flour, which we get a lot of comments on. They have the bread flour here. They got the all-purpose flour, and they have the Good and Gather flour. $1.99, got some good comments on this. It's a 5-pound bag. They've got the organic Good and Gather, a little more pricey there. It is 5 pounds, but it's $4.39. Did want to show that Target's cereal did finally go up. We saw that it was a great deal there for a while. Still okay. It's about what we're going to pay for a family size at Kroger. The 16.6 ounce box, I mean, it's still probably the cheapest around. I believe it was $3.49. They do have a sale going on at Kroger right now this week on most of their cereal, so check that out if you get a chance. This was $2.99 though. It did go up to $3.19. So I want to show you guys something funny. They have a sale on the Dunkin's whole bean coffee medium roast 12 ounces. Look at that. $6.99 is the sale. Look at the sticker. $6.49 for the regular price. So what's that tell you? These prices went up and they never changed the regular sticker. So I would show that to both of them and they should give that to you for $6.49. It's kind of funny. I don't know why they never changed that. How do you not notice that? When you put the sticker on there, how do you not? I mean, it's not just one either. They got one here. It's the same thing. Okay, so it says regular price $8.49 now. Okay, $8.49, but still, you should cover this up or something. That's hilarious. I gotta say, it does look like their coffee options are a lot lower than it normally is. I feel like they've expanded this here. $10.59 for your, I believe this is 30. 24.2 ounces. Some of these change, like the black silk ears. Oh, that's 24.2 also. A lot of these prices have gone up on Folgers over the last week. You might want to check Meijer. I believe there might be a sale on it there this week. $10.59. I mean, that's pricey. We saw that it was $10.29 at Kroger. They do have the decaf, which has been really hard to get in. But wow, $14.49 for that. I bet people are starting to think about Sam's Club and Costco now. I'm really having to check some of these things off camera here to make sure I'm not, I want to make sure that we're figuring out what it really is here. So this deal on Pete's Coffee, we got a lot of Pete's drinkers. April 30th is when this expires. If you buy two, you get them for $14.49 a piece. So right about $30 for two of these. I mean, $17.29 regularly, so you do save a few dollars. They do have the donut shop here, some of them. If you buy two, $13.49 for each box, and that expires on April 30th too. So there are a couple deals. Did want to point out that this deal on Ruffles apparently goes until the 28th of May. Two for $6. We've seen these. They're $3.99 regularly here, $4.79 at Kroger. $4.79. So if you like Ruffles, two for $6, this is the place to get it. So if you come to the back of Target here, you'll notice that they have a lot of spring stuff going on. Got a lot of garden tools back here. And if we turn right here, we'll notice that they have a ton of vegetable seeds that you can grow in your garden. Watermelon, tomatoes, corn, all kinds of stuff. I mean, they have a ton. These right here are $1.78 a pack. So yeah, a little pricey, but it is non-GMO, and they have several options. They have different herbs and stuff like that. So good to see that Target's getting some of this stuff in. I did want to show that Target is another option for dog food. They've got plenty of dry dog food and wet dog food, canned dog food. We've been getting comments that the Caesar packets have been running low. Yeah, they're running low pretty much everywhere. Does seem like they have a good amount of them here compared to a lot of other places, and they do have some of the multi-packs where you can maybe save $1 or $2. Still, the biggest issue across the country has been cat food, and as to where this looks like it might be low, it really isn't. They actually have a lot more Fancy Feast than a lot of other stores around here. They're pretty well packed in there. Yes, there's a lot of gaping holes and stuff, but they do have, a lot more options than we see at a lot of other places. They do have the Sheba packets, which we've gotten some comments on. They do have the cuts also. I know a lot of people are complaining about the pate. They are still 99 cents here too. So also you can check Chewy.com or Walmart.com. Apparently those are two good places to get your cat or dog food. And I know with Chewy.com, depending on where you live, after $49, it's free shipping. So that's something to think about. We've seen Friskies kind of go out the door. For so many months, they've been doing a very good job, and I don't know. I think people are just buying this up now because it's the cheapest option. 65 cents here. We've seen these pretty much everywhere for 70 cents a can. So save 5 cents a can here. If you're buying a bunch, that'll save you a little bit. They do have the multi-packs down here too. Okay, so I wanted to come by the baby formula aisle here because we've been getting more and more comments that baby formula has been low all across the country. Now, we know there was a recall. It's been a little while, but I gotta say, this is pretty empty for Target. Usually they're pretty well stocked on baby formula. Again, if you have trouble, Walmart always seems to be the place to go. And you can order this stuff online, I'm sure. We have gotten comments on that. They do have a few different options here. They got something written here. The FDA has issued a national recall for select Similac and Alimentum powdered baby formulas. For more information, visit similacrecall.com. Inventory may be sporadic. We apologize for the inconvenience. Display with product 2/24/23/26. Okay, so this has probably been here for a little while, but yeah, this is pretty empty. We're gonna have to keep our eyes on this again because I'm surprised they haven't gotten this fixed yet. This is crazy. Well, that was our trip to Target. Looked really good. Looked really good in there. Glad to see they're getting a lot more stuff back in. Yeah, I didn't notice too much with price increases, but we got to remember with Target, obviously we're seeing things at Target that they haven't changed the sticker. So like I said, things in question or everything, just take a picture of it. They have to give it to you for the sticker price. So go up there and they'll give it to you for that. Some of the things we saw, like the baby formula, that's kind of freaky. Like usually Target's pretty full on stuff like baby formula. So we will have to keep our eye on that. But, like I said, you can order from Walmart, some other places. There are other outlets. You can even visit that Similac website, and I'm sure you can get it from there. Probably over a certain amount, you get free shipping. Not really sure. If you do know anything about that, leave it down in the comments so other people can find out how they can get it. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching the video today. With all that being said, I am out, and always remember, the adventure is out there.